On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Deport.
To force someone to leave a country, typically on the grounds of illegal status or for having committed a crime.
Examples:
Deport a refugee. Deport dissidents from the party. The government has decided to deport illegal immigrants back to their home countries.
Destabilize.
To cause something to become less stable or secure.
Examples:
Destabilize the market. Destabilize a good relationship. The political crisis destabilized the country and caused widespread turmoil.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Discredit.
To harm the reputation or credibility of someone or something. To make something appear untrue or unreliable.
Examples:
Discredit a theory. Discredit a witness. The company's unethical practices have discredited its brand image in the eyes of consumers.
Handwritten.
Written with a pen or pencil rather than typed.
Examples:
Handwritten character. Handwritten signature. The letter was written in handwritten script and had a personal touch.
Clergyman.
A man who is a member of the clergy equals religious leader, especially a minister or priest in the Christian church.
Examples:
Unfrocked clergyman. Clergyman's duty. The Catholic clergyman led the congregation in prayer.
Filthy.
Dirty or unclean, often to an extreme or offensive degree, morally offensive or obscene.
Examples:
Filthy streets. Filthy language. The hotel room was filthy with dirty sheets and stained carpets.
Megalomania.
A psychological condition characterized by extreme delusions of power, wealth, or influence, an exaggerated sense of self-importance or belief in one's abilities to control or dominate others.
Examples:
Political megalomania. Megalomania disorder. The dictator's megalomania fueled his desire to conquer and expand his empire.
Devote.
To commit or dedicate oneself or one's time, effort, or energy to a particular task or purpose.
Examples:
Devote all of my energies. Devote my own life. He devoted himself to studying the history of ancient civilizations.
Headquarter.
The central office or location from which a business or organization is managed.
Examples:
Administrative headquarter. An emergency headquarter. The company decided to move its headquarters to New York City.
Burglar.
A person who unlawfully enters a building or other property to steal or commit another crime.
Examples:
Ex-convict burglar. Caught the burglar. The skilled burglar bypassed the alarm system and entered the house without making a sound.
Squelch.
To make a sucking sound like that made by walking heavily through mud, to suppress or silence something completely, to crush or quash something, especially through force or authority.
Examples:
Squelch a rumor. Squelch a rebellion. She had to squelch her anger before she spoke to her boss about the issue.
Challenger.
A person or thing that challenges or competes with someone or something else, a contestant in a competition or challenge.
Examples:
Challenger brand. Political challenger. The challenger in the boxing match put up a good fight.
Interpose.
To intervene, insert, or come between two parties or things, to interrupt or interject during a conversation or discussion.
Examples:
Interpose an objection. Interpose a question. He interposed himself between the arguing couple, hoping to diffuse the tension.
Wiretap.
To secretly listen to a people's conversation or get their information by connecting a listening device to their phone line.
Examples:
Receiver to wiretap transmission data. Wiretap private communications. It later appeared that the police had wiretapped the suspect's conversations.
Trump.
A playing card with a picture of a trumpeter on it, used in certain card games.
Examples:
Trump card. Choose Trump. The trump suit in the game of bridge is determined at the beginning of each hand.
Rev.
A measure of the rate at which an engine or motor rotates, often expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM, verb, to increase the number of rotations per minute.
Examples:
Low rev engine. Rev up the crowd. He stepped on the gas pedal, and the engine released a loud rev.
Dragnet.
A careful and complete search taken by the police that is intended to catch criminals. A net that is pulled through a river or across the ground to catch fish or animal.
Examples:
Dragnet fishing. Dragnet for the criminal. He was caught in a police dragnet and arrested.
Troublemaker.
A person who intentionally causes difficulties or problems for others, often by disruptive or provocative behavior. A person who tends to create or attract trouble or controversy.
Examples:
Troublemaker kid. Accused troublemaker. The teacher had to reprimand the troublemaker in class constantly.
Concoct.
To make something, especially food, by mixing or adding different things. To invent a story or plan, especially for a dishonest purpose.
Examples:
concoct a conspiracy. Concoct herbal medicines. They concocted a plot to discredit the local politician.
Crib.
A small, enclosed bed for a baby, typically on rockers.
Examples:
crib bed. Baby crib. She put the baby in the portable crib for a nap.
Ramification.
The act or process of branching out or dividing into branches.
Examples:
ramifications of the scenario. Political ramification. The court's decision had many unforeseen ramifications.
Ferret.
A small, carnivorous mammal with a long slender body and a pointed snout, often used for hunting rats or other small animals. Verb, to search persistently and relentlessly for something, often in a secretive or concealed manner, as if hunting with a ferret.
Examples:
ferret food. Ferret out the truth. I love to watch my pet ferret play with its toys.
Tread.
To step or walk on something.
Examples:
tread water. Tread a similar path. He treads carefully on the slippery ice.
Quake.
To shake or vibrate violently and for a short time.
Examples:
quake in his boots. Quake with cold. The earth began to quake, and he knew he had to leave the building immediately.
Disproportionately.
In a way that is not reasonably or appropriately balanced, equal, or distributed, in a manner that is unequal or excessive about something else.
Examples:
disproportionately affected. Disproportionately high. The rich can often disproportionately benefit from tax breaks and other advantages.
Patriot.
A person who loves their nation and would fight for it if required.
Examples:
blind patriot. Zealous patriot. He is more of a hypocrite than a patriot, to be honest.
Impersonate.
To pretend to be someone else, often with the intent to deceive or defraud, to imitate the mannerisms or speech of another person as a form of tribute or satire.
Examples:
impersonate a government official. Impersonate a character. The comedian is famous for his ability to impersonate famous politicians.
Libertarian.
A person who believes that people should be free to think and behave as they want and the government should only have a minimal level of control, and a person who advocates those beliefs.
Examples:
libertarian group, civil libertarian. Western liberal democracy serves as the foundation for the libertarian philosophy of the media.
Repurpose.
To use something again for a different purpose than it was originally intended.
Examples:
repurpose an old building, repurpose a used car. The old barn was repurposed into a modern event space.
Retaliate.
To respond to an action or attack with a similar action, especially one that is intended to harm or punish the other person.
Examples:
retaliate for the blow, retaliate in a like fashion. After the other team scored, we retaliated by playing even harder and scoring 2 quick goals.
Tyranny.
A form of government in which a single ruler has absolute power, often exercised cruelly and oppressively, the arbitrary or oppressive exercise of power or control over others.
Examples:
brutal tyranny, tyranny of the majority. The country was ruled by a tyranny that oppressed its citizens.
Encrypt.
To convert information or data into a code, thereby making it unreadable without a key or password. To conceal or obscure information in a way that makes it inaccessible to unauthorized persons.
Examples:
encrypt data, encrypt message. To protect their sensitive information, many businesses encrypt their files.
Opportunistic.
Making use of a current situation to get power or advantage, especially regardless of planning or principle.
Examples:
opportunistic fungus, opportunistic behavior. Many of the party's members joined for simply opportunistic reasons.
Germ.
A very tiny living that causes the disease, a piece of something such as an organism, concept, etc., capable of growing into a new one or part of one.
Examples:
antibiotic-resistant germ, a germ-free environment. The germ of his idea came from watching birds flying in flocks.
Funnel.
A tube or pipe that is wide at the top, sloping sides, narrow at the bottom, used for pouring liquids or powders into a small opening, a smokestack on a ship or steam engine.
Examples:
separatory funnel, a funnel-shaped device. We have to use a funnel to pour petrol into the tank.
Sect.
A group of people who follow a particular religious or philosophical belief system, especially one that is regarded as outside the norm or mainstream.
Examples:
sect beliefs, secret sect. The minority sect believed in a set of unconventional religious practices.
Inertia.
The quality or state of being inactive, sluggish, or slow to move or act.
Examples:
inertia resistance, Newton's law of inertia. The object's inertia kept it moving in a straight line until acted upon by an outside force.